I don't talk about AI automation. One operator, 4 AI brains.
This stack shows what actually runs on Cowork today. One operator orchestrating 4 AI brains to power the DDS Vibe Academy. Cowork orchestrator routes work to Claude Code, Antigravity Deploy, and a local runtime, delivering a full production environment that operates continuously at zero software cost. Here we distinguish real automation from stage demos. Instead of clever one-off prompts, a cron-driven stack executes on a fixed schedule. Jobs trigger automatically, without screen recording tricks, to run a sustainable studio. The goal is durable, unattended AI operations, not ad hoc experiments. This is the live operating picture as of July 12, 2026. One operator manages a YouTube channel, a Shopify storefront, and a 66-class online academy. AI agents handle the heavy lifting across YouTube Runtime, Shopify Live Commerce, and Academy UR 66 classes, proving that a single person can run a multi-channel business. Cowork acts as the orchestrator for the entire environment. It plans workflows, writes automation code, and schedules unattended browser tasks. At the same time, it audits outputs for quality and safety. Think of Cowork Master as the lead architect, delegating execution, cron scheduling, and audit logging to downstream agents. Standing systems are automations that run on a predictable cadence and replace manual tools. This table lists 3: a nightly video builder, a weekday blog publisher, and a weekly site check. Each uses either APIs or web access and is constrained by guardrails such as capped queues and read-only permissions. The second group of standing systems covers content and engagement. Weekly post drafting, daily engagement triage, and per-publish launch comments all run automatically. They rely on scheduled or event-driven web automations, with guardrails like draft-only mode or value-based rules to protect brand safety. To keep runs fully unattended, permissions are pre-approved. Each task starts with predefined tool grants and passes through a strict guardrail check instead of pausing for manual clicks. If anything goes wrong, that guardrail contains the impact, preserving both safety and the cadence of the automation. This is the production pipeline. Every asset passes through the same gated stages, from data extract to voice gate, visual spec, video render, and finally, API publish. Each step enforces human-defined constraints. The result is a consistent, auditable flow from a single class to a fully published asset pack. From one class URL, the system generates a 5-block production pack. It extracts data, then creates a thumbnail specification, a video script, a slide deck, metadata, and grounded facts. All information remains tied back to the original source page, ensuring traceability and factual accuracy for learners. Before anything goes live, content passes a brand voice gate. This filter rejects hype and emojis and enforces banned word rules across sessions. Inside a sandbox, the system then creates a locked native thumbnail template. That combination preserves tone consistency while still enabling premium visual design. Intro videos and uploads are fully automated. Scripts generate a photoreal, founder-style introduction. Using the platform's data API, the workflow performs private, resumable uploads, then switches status to scheduled. At publish time, an automated launch comment is posted and pinned to frame the release. Cowork leverages a 4-brain stack. Cowork itself orchestrates planning, scheduling, and auditing work. Claude Code serves as the hands-on coder for apps and pages. Antigravity manages deployment and runtime via Commerce MCP. A local model handles bulk production at effectively zero marginal compute cost. Orchestration is the core discipline. No single model handles every task, so Cowork routes jobs through a router to the most capable brain, and finally, to a QA endpoint. This controlled handoff structure preserves quality assurance while allowing each tool to operate strictly within its strongest domain. Every build generates the published manifest receipt. It logs each agent interaction, the authoring model, the deployer, and the QA auditor, with timestamps and status. By exposing this chain, The system transforms opaque AI behavior into an auditable production record that teams can review and trust. These are the manifest's output figures: 14 sections totaling roughly 7,000 lines, 55 links validated automatically, and 0 human keystrokes inside the build pipeline. All numbers come directly from the agent's logs, illustrating how much structured work can be completed without manual intervention. Cross-posting relies on real, already authenticated browser sessions. The internal implementation is intentionally unpublished and taught only as a discipline pattern. What matters is that every action requires an authenticated session and strictly respects platform-level limits, protecting both accounts and partners. Safety controls include scheduling, blocking, and dry run defaults. Publishing is never instant. Blocked platforms operate in draft-only mode. By default, the system simulates runs until explicitly switched to live, and a prominent stop-kill switch lets the operator halt activity immediately if needed. All generated copy must satisfy 3 conditions. It passes through a strict voice gate, remains grounded in real source pages, and writes only through official APIs or MCP. This layered approach aligns tone with policy, anchors claims in verifiable content, and keeps integrations fully supported. Here are live metrics as of July 12, 2026. The channel has 127 subscribers, 1.7 thousand views, 16.2 watch hours, and 66 classes already published. These numbers are not projections. They are actuals used purely to frame the scale of what a single operator, multi-agent studio can sustain. You can build your own version of this stack. Connect one folder, define a scheduled task, and you have a starting pipeline. The curriculum is entirely free. No paywall, sign-up, or certificates, focused purely on practical work. To get the materials and exercises, subscribe directly at DDS Boston.